All right, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment, mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students. Really, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this my social media that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off of that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit that like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, everybody, so here we are, August 16th. So unfortunately, I had some issues with my recording this morning, so I'm going to have to do this as a recap rather than a live trade, so which is too bad, but is what it is. So we had JD here. So we had our solid, our purple, and then we had our glitch, right? That one pre-market straggler, and then back to solid purple. So I didn't count that as a switch, and just left it all purple. And then right here we have our switch in during the day, even if it's only one candle with JD, all good. Some of my tickers in my family account need to have a solid switch, which is 3 or more bars before a switch, so this wouldn't have counted in those other tickers. All depends on the ticker. You know, some tickers like different things, and that's why it's nice to trade the same ticker every day, because I know what they like, what they don't like, and how they move and all that good stuff, so I can better trade them. So here we are with JD. So we have our solid, and also with trading the same tickers every day, I don't need to spend money on scanners. I don't got to spend 2 or 3 grand a year renting a scanner, so it saves me a ton of money right there. All right, so we got our little switch and then our switch back, and we trade JD on the switch back. And this time we also had permission on the switch back with the dash below the white line, below the red line. Got permission. So a really nice trade. And JD had a rough week last week. It was just mostly a flat week, right? We didn't take big losses, but it just would consolidate, and we'd be in trade all day long to take a small loss at the end of the day, which is better than taking big losses for sure. But because of that, I scaled up on JD, and because we had a lot of stuff going for it, got in right here, came down, broke through here, put my stop just break right at the target level, and then it backed up. Unfortunately, it backed up. We got stopped out. JD loves to hit these 2 and 3 Rs, 2 Rs mostly, but I don't know if it's going to do that for sure or not. And the probabilities at the end of the year, if I always waited for 2R and just put my stop, say break even, it actually worked out to be not as great. So, is what it is. The goal for JD is hit that 1R, and then if we get lucky, we get 2R. Put my stop and it backed up. Didn't get lucky, and then it ran down. So is what it is. And then here we are. Here we are with this. So, this easily could have happened right from there. You just don't know. So I like to plan my trade my plan, go with the proven statistical probability of success, and call it a day. And yes, it's so tempting to get back in, but can't do it. So let's go look at the log and see how that affected our log in our scaling ladder. Okay, here we are in the log with the day. So we got JD. Where we got JD down here? See, we had little losses. We're risking $250 risk reward, and we're taking $94 losses, $15 wins, stuff like that. It's just, last week was rough. But here we are, $507 back in action. JD, thank you. So pretty sweet. Actually 510, but I'll just leave it at 5.7. If it's below my profit, my actual profit, I don't care. Let it have that secret savings, if you will. I just don't want it to ever show more than what I actually made. All right, scaling ladder. So let's go check it out. So scaling ladder. So we're still in the 250 risk reward range. So it wasn't quite enough to overcome the little hits we took last week, but we must be like dollars away. Must be just dollars away. And I don't know what that number is purposefully, because I don't ever want to trade saying I need that extra $10. So I'd rather just never really know what it is. And, kind of like trying not to look at your P&L when you're trading, because you don't want it to influence you. So, so one more trade. We should definitely, 250 is where we'll be at tomorrow. And with 250 risk reward tomorrow, we should definitely be able to hit the 500 marker, and then off to the races. Then the question would be, do I scale up to 500 and be aggressive, or because we've had quite a few, last week was a bad week, but we had a winner today. Last week, I think on Friday when I didn't trade was a winner, and then tomorrow if we have another winner, that's 3 in a row. JD's might be getting closer to a loser or a switchback play. So I'll have to think about that. Maybe I want to stay at 250, and then on a switchback I'll scale up. Like on the speed bump rather, I'll scale up, or do I wait for a loser? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll think about it. And then tomorrow I'll be back with JD, and hopefully we'll be able to move this into the next bracket. Let's go look at the calendar real quick. Got some swing trades that closed to give us a little bit of money this week. Not a whole lot of money, but a little bit of money, because I didn't scale properly. This should have been a $280 risk reward, but instead it was like $100, not even like whatever it was tiny. So either way, we're green on the month, 521. Had that red day on Thursday, and right back in action here. Finally back on the money. So all right, everybody, see you tomorrow.